Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to do a fairy tarot reading. First you have to have your oracle book that has all the definitions of what the cards mean, and then the deck of cards. The thing with tarot cards is that you never let anybody touch them, because if you do, that curses the cards and it will give you false readings. So first off, you shuffle the cards 3 times. And I've already shuffled them, but that's okay, I'll shuffle them again. Okay, depending on the deck or set of cards that you have to ask that power for help, like to give you the strength and to give you the proper reading. So, in this case, I would say, fairies, please help me in my journey to find those answers. Something to that effect, or just to please help. So, you can do either a 3-card layout, which is the past, present, and future of the question you're asking, or you can just do a 1-card reading, which will basically sum it all up for you. So I'm just going to do a 1-card reading. So here's my deck, and the question I'm going to ask is, am I going to have great changes happening in my life within the next 6 months? And my first card was upright. And yes, it does make a difference if it was reversed or not reversed. And this card is called Faeries the Wild. And I will read the definition of that card. This book is very good. This card says that wild creative energies are being brought to whatever position it represents in the card's layout. It often fires up the things that surround it, energizing as well. It tells us that it is important to think and act creatively, and it says that the energy is also available. Sign, new approaches are called for here. Old ideas and old behaviors will not do it. Sometimes it may be useful to draw another card or do another additional layout to get some suggestions as to what those ideas should be. So since it said that, I'm going to leave this part out. And it said that basically in my journey I need to have a different way of approaching different ideas to get through things. So I'm going to pull another card and it should give me a idea. And this one came up backwards. It's reversed. And it's Penelope Dreamweaver. And I do tell you the reverse meaning of these cards as well. Well, I should anyway. The reverse meaning of that card links with this actually very well, this one card I just picked. It says, you may feel that your creative expression is blocked or even dead. You may have been trying too hard or working too hard. This is a time to back off and do the things that renew and inspire you. Cut loose from the mundane world and give yourself time to enjoy your own fantasies and dreams. Then choose what you want to bring into manifestation and begin to create it, even if you think you can't. So, it's odd how I have these 2 cards. Oops, sorry. Again. Oh, I just realized where my camera was setting. Yeah. So, this one and this one really linked themselves to each other, even though, which is really weird, you would assume that tarot reading wouldn't be that accurate, but it really is. Heather, would you want me to do a tarot reading on you? Okay. What question would you like to ask? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do a tarot reading on my friend that's sitting here. And she's thinking of the question, and while she's thinking of the question, I'm going to shuffle the cards 3 times. Yeah. picture on the tarot cards appear grim to you, that's because you want them to appear grim. Just because what you see is something that is offensive doesn't always mean that it's offensive to everybody. It's just the way that you perceive it. Because in this world, evil is man-made. We don't have to be evil. That's just an excuse. Okay, are you ready? Is that the question you want to ask? Okay, say it.
Is my boyfriend cheating on me?
She said, is her boyfriend cheating on her? So, would you like me to do a 3 card or 1 card? Let's do 1 card. Okay, we're going to do a 1 card. And it came up reverse. It says, the topsy-turvets. And I will... Well, let me find the definition first. I should really read the definitions more often so I remember. Okay. This card is always reversed, even when it's turned sideways in a layout. Only worse, the turvets say glumly. So basically, what that means, it says that things need to be looked at in a different angle. We need to back off from our emotional entanglement and look anew. Much of the apparent confusion about the issue is caused by a faulty point of view. Get the opinions of honest others and then relook at your own. Defensiveness and denial may be causing much difficulty. Try imagining that you are looking at the situation from the point of view of each of the others involved. This is not an exercise in deciding how the other ought to see things, but in discovering how they really feel. Words like, he ought to see that, are not useful at this time. Probably not cheating on you? No, what that card is telling you is that basically you're trying to assume things and approach things in a negative way when really you should try to figure things out before you assume, and that you should get the opinion and advice from others instead of being, like it said, in denial and defensive about things that people might tell you. It said you must... Here, I'll reread that part to you. I forgot what number it was. 51. It says, defensiveness and denial may be causing much difficulty. And get the opinions of honest others and then relook at your own. So basically, it's not going to tell you straightforward, yes, he's cheating, or no, he's not. They're telling you that you need to approach this type of situation differently rather than being so blunt and thinking that he's cheating on you, rather than trying to figure out what it would be that would cause him to cheat on you, and if he is, what would make him do something like that. And get to the bottom of it rather than go ahead and jump into, oh, he's cheating on me, you know? My hair looks so awesome. It's like really cool. I love it. Do you want to ask him another question? I don't have any more questions to ask. If you would like the tarot reading, let me know. Email me at wickedlybeautiful@hotmail.com. But for now, I'm going. Ciao.